You know, it's funny that people still call me Pooh. Some people just address me as Manera.
Oh, you want to address you as Manera now?
You know,
can we have to not say Pooh no more?
I mean, because, you know, it's like, you don't have to say that, but
I don't care. If that's what you want me to address, you just tell me. Everybody
Okay,
always don't want their
their
family name no more, or they
Let me get it right.
Like, I feel like
Jessica say the same thing that she don't want us to call her there. I don't call her name no more. I call her Jessica. She like the same thing.
Yeah, because it was like a name that was given to me, you know? I got a tattoo on me, but it's still like...
So it's a name you ain't like?
I just always grew up with it, though.
Oh, you should have said something.
And I'm just saying, I'm telling you now. Because I promise you, I was thinking...
All right, so
I was talking to my friends, I'm like, I don't even know who called me Pooh.
I'm just saying, that's why I never let nobody call me Dion. If you don't like the name, then you just let me know.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not that I don't like the name, but
it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Shit, it ain't my fault.
All I'm saying is that I would prefer, you know, to
Thank you for letting me know that, because I did tell everybody my shit.
Yeah, that was.
But no, I get all of this. What I was about to say is, I can't give you a nickname because I just.
Well, you know, okay. So let me just say this.
I can say that for everybody though.
Okay, let's just say this. Okay.
No, just like you don't like niggas calling him Fat Boy or Fat Man no more. You gotta pay him $1
I earned that though.
if you call him Fat Boy or whatever.
I never called you Fat Boy.
But I'm just saying though, how did you earn that though? How did you earn that to be called
Dre
Fat Boy?
called me that.
It
Dre
doesn't
named.
matter.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you why. Dre named me that.
So
I was like, for me to kill the name, I had to drop the weight. So I did. So every time he said he owed me $1. Anybody else that you don't have to owe me.
I mean,
I don't care.
Heavy set
You
than
wasn't
us.
really, yeah, but you wasn't. That's what it was. You wasn't like fat.
Right, you still more heavy set.
I'm just saying
You still more.
yeah, he was just asking like the reason why he don't call me. I don't care if anybody else calls me that.
I don't necessarily care, but what I do want to say, because I was just talking to my friend about this a couple months ago, I was just telling her, like, you know, she was like, I was telling her, like, you know, I would like to get this covered up, but I probably won't, because I don't want people to call me Pooh. But it's like, I don't really know people who call me Pooh. Trajan used to be the only person for calling me Pooh. But then,
then it's just us.
But then I just noticed, no, y'all not the only ones. Y'all not the only ones. I told Toronto.
I said niece though, for real. Unless I'm around like all my nieces, then it's just. I don't know, because I don't think Pot like us calling her Pot.
I don't call her Pot.
I don't either. I call her Mike.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I don't call her by her whole name.
But I'm saying that's a nickname I understand. People would
So what else?
So yeah, just abbreviated as money, because y'all know my blog is actually Making Money. So listen, when I went to college, they was like, "Oh, what's your nickname?" Because let me just tell y'all for real, people don't want to say Manera. That's what it is. They don't want to be like, say Manera, but it's okay, whatever. So they were like, "What's your nickname?" And because I had this, I was just like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and change it." I just never really tell people who that was, so I started telling people, "Oh no, call me Money." So throughout college, that's just how it was. And then when I started my blog, it was just like, you know, Making Money. But...
Oh yeah, then that's your name.
Oh, all right, yeah.
See, because everybody had that though. Like you would go through like from a kid to this. This is what they call me. Then from this to this.
It's just like how I got G.
Right.
And then everybody was like, "Well, how you just get G out of nowhere? Your name Craig and this and this and that."
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, because the G came from something totally different. Then that's why I be like, when people call me by my real name, then that's straight business. If you call me G Money, then that means you know me straight by straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you
gangsters don't
separate it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just wait on it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you just separate it, though. You know what I'm saying? But so got some they call me G, then some they call me. But then I don't know. I guess because of the street shit, that fucked me up a lot. Like I don't like my name to be in your phone as my real name.
Oh.
So you can
mess it up. Everybody in my phone.
Yeah, like in my phone, your name ain't Pooh. Like ain't nobody named the real name. Just in case somebody get my phone, they'll never be able to
steal my phone if I ever get kidnapped.
Right.
Plan for the worst thing all the time.
So you got nicknames.
Yeah.
All of my.
I got all types of crazy shit in my phone.
And you'll never know if my mama calling, you calling.
You don't even say my mama. You don't say her name. You don't say nothing. You just say something crazy. Right. You have to figure that out. Like damn. You know what I'm saying?
Where y'all ain't that from?
What?
To do that. I mean, what made y'all, because y'all wasn't always putting nicknames in y'all phones. When y'all first had cell phones, y'all was putting people's...
I always did it.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So that's what I'm saying, where y'all learned that from? Like, what made y'all get started doing that?
I just told you, the streets. I mean, he got it from me, but you know what I'm saying?
See, you said you don't know, but he said.
I'm trying to think. It's either him or Bang.
But where did you get it from?
The streets. It's like certain codes, you know what I'm saying? And rules and shit that go with it.
That's funny. That is funny.
It's messed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to live like that.
I mean, you shouldn't, but if that's the way you know, raised and brought up, then that's what you know until you learn something different.
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
That's
That's a
all.
messed up thing. Them actually are good. Them will make me, like when I drove back from North Carolina,
They
I
good.
drank some of
They
those.
not
I drank
good
the
for you.
red one.
Right, they do something with your heart, right?
Hell yeah, your heart be beating like a motherfucker. I had to smoky smoke just to stop that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, when I used to do those, what's the names, late night jobs, third shift type shit, I used to drink Red Bull.
I would have to. Till my body got used to the.
Yeah, I used to drink it around like 4 o'clock, and it boosts me up to stay into the 8 ball.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this bad boy keep me up. That's why I can't usually drink them like after 9
Only thing
or
I
10.
ain't like-
Besides, yeah.
No, I ain't want to cut you off. The only thing I like is, I don't like is when that shit go down, it takes you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
you
crashing.
You go.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like it.
Yeah, I ain't like about that.
That's
shit.
why some people who drink those, which is crazy, they drink 5-hour energies after they drink.
Yeah, they do.
Who wants to be up that long? You might as well take a motherfucker.
Yeah, because I feel like I'll be.
You might as well send some cocaine.
That too.
So to keep you up.
What, cocaine?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why people like to use it when they party and all that type of
It's
shit.
a party drug. It
Yeah.
needs to be gone.
We keep you up. It's an upper, not a downer. Like weed is a downer drug. Certain pills is downers. Certain pills is uppers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Start on your ski low. Well, you should know. You went to college.
No,
And
I
kids
mean,
taking them pills to stay up so they can
listen,
study.
yeah, that's true. That's true, but we isn't doing it in code in college. I mean, it was people doing it, but not me and my friends.
Right. Yeah.
But I do have, some family members that do it.
Yeah. We got family members crackheads.
I was gonna say everybody who black got a crackhead. You got motherfucking
Yeah.
dope head.
It's certain shit that's gonna be
Alcoholic.
in your family. Just like white people, everyone in their family got a heroin addict.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, one is a heroin addict somewhere down that frame of line that they tried to hide or put in rehab so many times, and you know what I'm saying? Every family got that shit. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
care of the kids, all kinds of shit.
Did y'all ever see what was that TV show called?
Which one?
It came on Intervention, where you take the little they got the little issues with like hurricane or that's a hurricane.
Where
The
they like,
coke, or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They
basically,
try to, they family trying to get them to get some help
yeah,
on the
yeah,
TV show or
yeah.
whatever, but it be like kind of like a real life, but them taking their drugs, and
yeah.
sometimes they go get help, sometimes they don't. I remember one dude died, but majority of it was white people.
I was just about to say that as a white people show, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because it was like the one chick, she was an alcoholic, and then they was trying to hide all the alcohol from her and all that stuff. She was drinking Listerine.
Yeah, but it's hard as fuck for black people to have an intervention though, because niggas gonna start talking about other shit than, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, yeah, because you stole my shit.
Right, I was just about to say.
And so when you get your shit together, just make sure you owe me and shit. And don't forget, you know what I'm saying? You took grandma's TV. You know what I'm saying?
You fucked up, Charles. You fucked up.
I don't know stuff like that.
You stole mama's pocketbook in '97. I still remember that shit. I had to give her $200.
Your face is fried.
That should be a black people
That's how
intervention.
real black people shit.
Yeah, you
Even at
fucked
funerals,
up.
niggas be like, man, I'm sorry that nigga died, man. That's fucked up, man. That nigga died owing me $200.
Yeah. You ain't getting that back.
Never.
But ask his kid, you be like, your daddy owed me $200.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know y'all might,
I know you're going through some things.
Going through something right now. You know what I'm
But
saying?
look,
You all get everything settled and everything
I know
all
you
together.
go ahead that
When
check
y'all
on
send
it.
my card for, how you send a card so everybody coming, just make sure you send, I take money orders too. You know what I'm saying?
I got the
Cash app.
Yeah. My niece put it on my phone last week.
Yeah.
I had to say, matter of fact, she owed me $150. She owed her goddamn
I'll be right back. Hold up. Hey, niece.
Yeah. That's her
No, and that's,
No, that's not black people for you. That's niggas for you.
I was just about to say, and that's fucked up.
That's two different things.
Right. Two different things.
Black
But
people
still.
and niggas.
But still, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up how they stole our word and used it as a bad thing.
Oh.
Nigga.
Yeah. I seen this video, TikTok shit. Shit.
Yeah, tell me about that. That's
And basically, so like when the Europeans came to get the slaves, it was like, who is y'all motherfucking masters or leaders? And guess who they said they
Niggas.
the niggas.
were? For real. But the way they spelt it, it meant kings and queens, emperors, shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they took it when they brought the
Slave.
slave.
ER on the end.
Slaves are slaves. Nigga, a slave over slave is ignorant. They don't know nothing.
Right,
Because you
yeah.
already diminishing the first slave. So when they grow up, they're ignorant. So you calling them niggas, they thinking that's a bad thing.
Right.
You just changing the.
So the whole time we've been calling each other niggas, that's actually what we should have been calling each other, actually meaning king, prince, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, definitely,
See what I'm
definitely.
And they've been using it as a
Definitely.
bad thing.
But still, it's just I feel like
So whoever Webster is, he fucked up. Because he made the English language.
Yeah, you talking about
Webster
dictionary.
did, yeah. So, it's just fucked up how shit
Everybody
goes.
fucked up,
did
man. That's how
Webster
you know
make
you
the
human.
English language?
What do you mean?
He made the
You
dictionary.
didn't, right? But
Yeah, he
in
said
that
nigger.
in
He
that
used that, right?
dictionary, you didn't use that from kindergarten all the way to college. Webster's dictionary.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think he created the English language.
No, I'm saying like he's basically defining what each
Oh
word
yeah,
means.
Oh yeah, but no, yeah, he didn't come up with English language. No.
No, but if you putting a definition behind it, then you basically you're structuring it.
I mean, you
Yeah, but he didn't
you
come
just
up with
telling,
it.
yeah, he
Because
didn't come up with it. He just
no.
telling you what it means.
Yeah, no, we have
Where
to
they
be going
coming
by
from
what
with it.
it
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The reason why they came with this word is because of this.
Right.
And this is what it means, and that's how you put it in a sentence. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's why they got all different types of dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because you got all different types of languages. Urban language, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen that?
It's the summertime now. You got flies and all types of stuff that be going on around, man. This
Don't
is
let
the
me fly.
basement, man.
You
God
know
damn,
you
man.
ain't got a real
Jeez.
nigga around. She see a motherfucking fly, she
Yeah,
like this.
what?
I hope a roach pop out. She could be like, motherfucker, what is that? See? You know, shoot, fly
But
about
y'all
us.
also are dudes. Like, I don't like flies at all. I don't like nothing that's flying.
I feel you. That's good. That's what we here for. We protect you. Don't even worry about it. We got it.
Protect you from no fly.
You know what I'm
We,
saying?
no, I don't want a fly come in the room. We in the same boat. Nigga, you better get the
Talk about this
swinging.
episode.
It's summertime. We talking
That's
about.
when they come out.
No, I know, man. Let me tell y'all. I kid y'all not. I just killed a spider. Man, this same exact spider. No, I swear, y'all. Same
Hey,
exact
show
spider.
that shit. How the fuck did you kill? If you had that motherfucker in your house, you needed to get uptown.
No,
What
let
the
me
Oh,
fuck? This bitch gonna
terminate.
kill you.
tell you. It probably was.
If
It
that
probably was
bitch would have
this
been
big.
one of
I promise
you
you.
or the boys,
No, listen. It probably was this big. You know,
I'd
you
have
see
came
something
over
out of
and
the corner.
shot that bitch.
It was right on the dog. I was like, ah! So I took a broom, killed that bad boy, broke the broom, but it was like a plastic broom anyway. Then I asked DJ, I'm like, DJ, can you come and throw it away? He was like, Mom, that's the Spider-Man spider we saw outside. They saw it outside earlier today. He was like, it was big. I killed it.
He was about to
Mom,
turn. He was about to turn the mother nigga to Spider-Man.
No,
He
for
gonna
real.
be right up in there.
that nigga's gonna be the
No.
real Miles Morales.
I do not deal with
Right.
I don't like no type of bug.
She said,
spider.
Yeah, I know how it is with the spiders, man.
Can you imagine something? You just see something on the corner of your eye. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But it was big and it was black. The boy said.
He said the boy said they said it was him.
They
You know
said
what I'm
that
saying?
was it.
They said it was him right there.
He said, we seen him outside, mama. He came in the house, you did the right thing.
Right thing.
That bit been a bit mean.
No, y'all, it was scary just even thinking about it.
I would have been dead, mom. Dead. No, mama, no.
Yeah, that was back in the day, man. I'd have wanted to get bit by that. I'd have told you. I'd have been one of them Spider-Man.
Oh,
This was
you
my
I'm
man.
gonna miss Miyagi, that motherfucking fly.
What the?
That nigga ain't gonna do it.
catch him right in my hand.
None of that stop the wing. That's stopping the wing.
No,
He's
I'm
still
gonna catch him right here like, ah!
Yeah.
You ever try to swat at a fly and touch it? See, that's why I don't like flies. Because
I ain't trying to touch none of him.
You ever try to swat at a fly and miss and smack the shit out of somebody else?
Nope. I smack the shit out of myself.
What?
I did that too.
Yeah, with an object too.
Yeah.
Thought you could got that nigga. Like, fuck, when I get that fly,
You gonna fuck that fly up.
you gonna die a horrible death. You gonna stay there for
You gonna
a week.
corner him off too? Cause you gonna try to get him in the bathroom or somewhere?
You gonna fuck that fly up.
Yeah, I just did one like that earlier. Straight got him into the bathroom. Murdered him.
Oh, shit.
Kids, you don't want to go in there. It's a murder scene.
Goddamn right.
It's fly guts everywhere.
Took him out.
That's nasty.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you got flies in the basement.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't
Motherfucking
even know,
another
you know what I'm
episode
saying?
in the basement. It's your boy D Herb.
Your boy G Money. We got here Future. You already know. Well,
Well,
Munir, aka Money.
making money.
That's funny.
No, what's up? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. How we be. Chill.
Yeah.
Maxing. Relaxing.
Trying to make it to another day.
Yeah, because it's hard out here.
How was your day today?
It was cool. Yeah, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Mine was cool though. You know, I did a couple of little work, and then had a little homie with me until 5, and came down here.
So, well, I took the boys and their daughter up.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
They're 9.
Right.
But you know, it's
She
funny.
said they daughter, like they didn't have this daughter with somebody together.
They
She
was
said
fucking on
they
this little
daughter.
young slut girl.
And she don't know
No.
which one is the
No.
motherfucking daddy,
No,
so
no,
she
no.
was just like,
No, I meant to say their sister. His birthday was today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So they
Their
was
sister,
chilling.
the birthday was today. They went out to fun and stuff.
Oh.
So that was cool, you know.
I ain't been to
Go-karts
fun
and
stuff in a minute. They still got
They
damn
got
near
the go-
everything.
They got the go-kart. Yeah, they pretty much did everything. They got the little, the water ride where you can squirt it, the bumper boats.
Right.
Man.
I was about to say, do they got the paintball and stuff too?
I didn't see the paintball.
That shit in the back.
The boys did a laser tag.
I was about to say,
They
I
had
know
their
they
laser
had
tag
that up there.
upstairs.
They ain't got
We did the
bumper
mini
cars.
Yeah, they got the bumper cars, but it's
Okay,
like
cool.
on the inside, on them, like Raptor things.
Right.
They got the bumper cars.
I remember going there. They got every fucking thing there.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time I was
And they
there.
had the cars outside too, didn't they?
Yeah, they got the go-karts outside for the little
Yeah.
children and the, you know,
The big
bigger
ones.
children too. Yeah, we did a miniature golf.
They got this other new thing though. They got everything, and parents and shit go there too. Yeah. Jessica and Morgan just came from there. But yeah, it was I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember the name of that shit. Nope, I can't. But yeah, it had everything there plus some.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
It was, told me it was nice. I'm about to go there. I don't think I ever been there. I think, can't remember the name of it. I have been there one time, but I can't remember it. It's out far, like out on the west side type.
Past Dave and Buster's type shit.
Main event.
Is that what it's called? That sounds very familiar. I think that's what that is.
We get to the boys. They had a. Well, I took DJ when he turned 8.
Is that what that is?
They got the ropes. They got the laser tag. They got the ball.
Yeah, they got the what's that called? You can fly across.
Yeah. A little
What's that
them
called?
things
D?
called?
We be talking about
You
everybody
get like
got
on a
to do it
harness.
when we be in Vegas and
Oh, no.
shit.
It's not
Oh, you talking about
that thing that you can sling across.
That's not to happen. No bungee jumping. Hang gliding? No, it's not.
No,
Something like that.
it's something like that though.
But how it's set up is the ropes is, you know, in the air.
Right,
And you
yeah.
go through the little obstacle course and then you take the little thing and ride down back. You know,
Right.
The little harness thing. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it.
Damn.
But theirs is called something, the air ropes or something. But DJ was so scared the last time he was scared of heights because, like, you know, it's up on the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? He looking down, but I was scared too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm scared of heights though. I'm scared of heights.
Where you going? Story motherfucking
A lot of tall
time.
people is scared of heights.
Fuck that. Story motherfucking
What you mean
time.
a lot of tall people scared of heights?
It is.
Her
You taller than
stepdaddy.
all of us. Sit down.
We all got into, what car was that?
Her stepdaddy. Oh,
Trey.
yeah.
And they got out of jail. It was.
Okay.
You knew what you was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not cool. Okay, so you, Monique, me, your mama, Trey. We went to, I think it was Six Flags in Geauga Lake.
Okay, maybe.
Six Flags. These niggas talking about every ride. I'm with it.
Wait.
Fuck it. Yeah, hell yeah. We about to ride all this shit.
Wait, we didn't get on the rides?
We get there, right?
You can get on shit.
We get on one ride. I'm like, woo! Yeah, that was cool. So they all talking shit. These niggas rode every ride in this motherfucker.
That's good shit.
I did it.
Are you scared, punk son of a bitch?
I don't like heights, nigga. I don't like roller
What?
coasters.
I'm scared of heights too, but I like to have fun.
She's scared of heights, my ass. She rode everything.
Yeah. I mean, but I
Fuck outta
still
here.
like to have fun.
I'm
though.
down here. Well, I'm head up there.
This what happened when I was younger. They like
Oh, shit.
forced me to go to amusement parks, so it scared me, you know. But as I got older, I'm like, I need to just go ahead and get over it and figure it out. Everybody else getting all right.
to me. They forced me over that shit when I was like, man, fuck y'all got me fucked up. They used to be like, man, fuck that. You all the way to the front. Now you can't be. I mean, it's people that sit off to the side, but you all the way up there on there.
No, yeah, I wasn't doing it again.
Yeah, and you know.
I think we did the Big Dipper.
No, I did.
That's the first thing we rode was the Big Dipper.
Oh, you tripping? That wooden one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we was cool with that. Then we went on
The Batman?
No, I forgot what else it was.
'Cause they had the Batman,
The
Superman.
The
Yeah.
bitch did the loop.
The Twister.
No,
The
I can't
Blue.
believe I did that.
no, it did 2 loops.
The Mind
Boom.
Eraser.
Boom. That was like his biggest thing.
And yeah,
The
fucked
Mind
you up
Eraser?
right there.
That was it. After the Big
Yeah,
Dipper.
you know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all, I got on a
That
ride
was them
today.
two. That was
You
it.
do no
Made me
demon
sick.
drop type shit?
Oh no, see that's
I'm
one
doing
thing.
that.
Oh my goodness.
These niggas is riding
The power
everything.
tower.
Yeah.
The power tower too. Okay, so they had a demon drop first, and then the power tower came. But
Mhm.
let me just tell y'all, I always rode up real fast and came down slow. Ooh, maybe I need to scoop it.
Oh, no, you good.
No,
Alright.
I'm just saying my own self.
Yeah,
but,
Don't hurt yourself.
yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
that was crazy. So
yeah, I am.
riding everything.
Huh?
Riding everything.
Yeah, that was back then. I mean, I did ride some stuff.
Now you scared after you had kids. That's crazy too, cause look,
Listen.
this nigga Dre, Mr. Ain't Scared of Heights, we up on the 7th floor. This nigga like, ooh, we up high as fuck. I'm like, what?
That's another tall person.
I'm like, how you afraid of heights now?
Person.
He's like, I don't know. After I got older, I'm afraid of heights.
That's another tall person.
He's
Nah.
suck.
Let me tell y'all one thing I am
Like every
scared
tall
of
person.
Don't you
since
have
I've been
kids?
pregnant,
What's up?
or since I had my sons, it are swings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she didn't change after you had kids.
What you
You
mean?
gonna change. No,
Like,
you just
I don't
got
know,
one.
like DJ never got in it. You know the little toy, the little swing that swing the baby. DJ never got in it because he always wanted to be held. So when De Niro used to get in it, I don't know. I had this thing on my mind like, why is my baby in this swing? I don't know.
Like
He was
he
just chilling.
Like he gonna swing out.
No, I don't know. It wasn't like that. I don't know. It wasn't like that. So when he started getting older, he wanted to go get on the swing. I'm like, no, don't get on there. You know, like I don't want to push him because I'm scared.
You scared he gonna fall off or
No.
too
Don't
high?
get on
No,
there.
it's just
Going
something
too high?
about watching them. I don't know.
Just
something
watching
weird.
them
Just
swing.
watching them swing. Yeah, I don't know.
Like that shit just fucking up my baby's brain.
I don't know.
Knocking it all which way.
This thing said fucking up my baby's
No,
brain.
that's not what I was thinking about. It's not like that. But
No.
That's-
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just something different. Maybe it's something that I went through as a woman. I don't
Right.
know if you got. Well, you said it.
Hey, man, I don't think they go through that.
You just said
Man, go
he feel like.
No, I was saying that's
He
true.
feel like he's scared of heights now.
Right.
But I was saying multiple kids. But you were saying you felt like that with.
But didn't you?
That's
I think-
more.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was saying you was cool. You only got one.
It shit go happen to me because you have a kid. That's just something they went through.
So you ain't.
So it's just
Ain't
untouchable.
nothing
Oh, as soon as I have one more kid, now I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, you just
No.
no, something not the heights,
No.
some booty duty got
That's
something,
what I'm
something that
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
No, that is.
Oh, some weird shit just gonna happen to me.
Like whatever you was known for doing a
Now I'm
lot,
scared of cars is going too fast by.
right? You don't speed on the freeway no more.
Yup. I do speed on the freeway still, but you are scared that the cars get too close or something. It's a movement thing for me or something, a motion thing.
I know what I do. That'd be like some crazy shit, but that's just probably because everybody probably did it when they had a baby or something like that. But when his ass ain't with me, I be thinking I still be hearing him and shit.
Yup. I think that's probably a
Yeah, that's just, I was just about to say.
Because I be doing that too, like,
You would jump up and be like,
And then I used to, when I first started doing it and shit, I used to jump up and then I'm talking about I get all the way to going upstairs to the room. Like, oh man, I'm tripping. Now I just do this shit and then just thinking in my head and just leave it as that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before I used to go through the whole motion of the shit. Like if I thought it right now, y'all would just been like, "Fuck, and I came downstairs and everybody I'd have made something up. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't told y'all the truth.
I
Y'all
would've
think
told
I'm
y'all, like,
smoky or something.
wow, you'd be something.
I'd have
In
made
the
something
pigeon
up,
coop.
came downstairs
Yeah,
and
crazy.
I was like, man, I don't know, I said some crazy shit.
No, I do feel like
Oh, the trap outside. Trap sitting right there.
Oh yeah, I'd have said something like that. I probably would have put it on the dog. Because he is outside, nigga.
But you can't talk.
That's just. I ain't my baby like, oh, this nigga tripping, man.
She said,
I'm just thinking, no, he dropped this kid.
it's getting too close.
He ain't even there.
He was, that nigga landed. Got out of town.
Who, Chop in? Oh, that goddamn fly out, man. You make me up thinking it down.
The fly.
Man, he been doing all this the whole time you been talking.
No,
you
he got
just caught to him.
No,
he
he
I'm
hiding
telling
now. He don't know what he doing. He
you.
might buzz into the window. Like, ooh.
Right. That's why he's staying floating. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he laying. That's it. That's it.
So how everything been going with you as with the work and stuff?
So currently, I started a business.
Right.
And the business is actually just partnering. Well, y'all know I'm a fashion blogger, so I have worked with like other brands.
No, I don't know what you know. Tell me what you know.
Okay. So I started this blog like 4 years ago because I like to write, you know, but fashion really kind of helped me build my own confidence.
Right.
So I was like, you know, let me just go ahead and start it as a hobby. So I was pretty much just providing like style tips, doing photo shoots, stuff like that, and then presenting it in a writing, like specifically, like I went to Orlando, get some details of how it is, you know, a whole site that you can go and read, because you know I'm really a writer. Like when I was little, I used to write books.
Right, you used to write books.
You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So so I started it, you know, as a hobby. Then I kind of like caught too that I can get like, you know, some type of monetization from it. You know, I'm like, cool. I was already working 2 jobs. So I'm like, okay, but I honestly wasn't taking it serious. You know, because it's like, shit, for real.
Right.
I had just, you know, dealt with my situation with my son's father. So I'm like, I'm kicking it.
Right,
like, you know,
catching
and
up.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my blog was always there, but I never really had the full, no, for real. For real. No, for real. You would be the one. No, man. Okay. But so okay.
But you back focused right now.
No, yeah. So
you know
listen though. Listen, this is crazy thing. Like,
boom, yeah.
2019 was really kind of tough for me. You know, I moved out of my grandparents' house, and I just had a lot of stuff going on. So when I moved out, it was just like, oh dang, I realized like, oh dang, I really do gotta pay rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like, you know, my grandparents.
Don't try
I'm
that
paying-
falling down the shit.
I'm paying $300.
Dude.
But you know what I'm saying? $300 could be $300 in groceries. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it could be
$300 ain't shit.
No.
Basically, a nigga give you $300. You like, they should contribute to all this shit.
That's what you basically saying. Until they came with a real motherfucking rent for you.
No, for
that
real.
you can't be late with.
Right. No, for real.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. 3-day motherfucking notice.
No, for real.
Mommy, what's this paper? You got one that's gonna tell everybody. We came home today and there was a paper on there. Grandma, what type of paper is this?
How are you?
What type of paper is this, mom, right here? Grandma, what they call Nessa?
Oh, Sugar Mama.
Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, we had a paper on the door today. DJ gonna tell everybody.
Oh yeah, DJ gonna tell everything.
Well, how y'all day was? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what our day was. First thing, DJ gonna look straight at you first. Like, we had a paper on the door today. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I ain't gonna corrupt you no more. Go ahead.
No, I ain't tripping. But so you know, I'm like, well, I got my blog. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't I just take the time, you know, figure out really how to monetize it, like how to really, you know, grow.
Right. So you
You know
can
what I'm
get
saying?
it.
Yeah. So it's like I'm working. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy thing is, in 2019, I actually got a promotion. But what it was is, because I was a supervisor, I wasn't working, got transferred to a different department, I wasn't working as many hours.
Right.
So before, I could work as many hours like good, 84 hours a week. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I get all the money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My checks was looking cool. But then I was like, okay, I got my own stuff, had my own rent, my own, you know, utilities and stuff. And then, like, past came back to haunt me. So I was really in a really, really tight situation.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, okay, something got to shave.
Right.
For real.
Mhm.
So I really just, you know, I had invested in myself. I actually joined this like little community, and it kind of just helped like showing how to grow your Instagram with,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
using those, you know, your blog and stuff like that, like growing your
Right.
followers and
I thought
stuff.
you was about to say code. I was about to
Oh, what?
You said a community. That's short name for coat now.
Oh, so no, it's not like that. So let me just explain, because
You know,
I don't want
this
you
boy-
to
Right, yeah.
conspiracies over here.
Yeah, all right, FBI.
They do a little something strange for some change.
But no, it's just
I'm just
No.
fucking
Yeah,
around.
friendly.
you fried. So it's I actually have like a mentor or whatever, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, like she's pretty cool or whatever.
Right.
But she worked with like all these brands. She into marketing. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of has like this class schedule per se, like to
Okay.
kind of, you know, step by step. There's
Right, how to show
videos,
you.
What to do?
mindset calls.
Right.
You know, like it's like a really a supportive system from all these women on Instagram or whatever. So this was like 2019. And then, you know, I'm just like really learning it, really growing, really getting serious, like posting every day, like a blog post every week type. You know what I'm
that shit
saying?
serious.
Because it's like, you know, you can start off, but then you can kind of fall off.
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
stay
saying?
consistent.
Consistency,
Yeah.
Right,
exactly.
yeah,
You know,
that's
so
what matters.
consistency is key. So, you
Yeah.
know, 2019, I'm like, okay, I'm on it because I know I need something else because I can't continue living paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, then what happened? We had to come home for the damn pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say this, y'all. I feel like a lot of people was complaining about the pandemic. I don't know how y'all feel, but I really just appreciated that growth. Like, I needed to be home at that time to really, really focus on what was my priority. This job that really could be gone a day, tomorrow, whenever. You feel
Right.
me?
Whenever they
Getting
Or,
ready
you
to
know
go.
what I'm saying, I can continue investing in myself, continue building myself, continue, you know, with personal development.
Right.
You know, I started with a whole, like, morning routine, like, seriously, like, I do the whole thing, meditation, journaling, you know, really just getting my mind together,
Right.
you know,
training
to
yourself.
elevate.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit is hard.
No, it is.
People think that shit just easy, like it just come overnight. That shit is a whole
No,
bunch
if
of
that's
work.
not something you is, or you're not
Sweat,
a strong mind fighting
tears.
person, you gotta, all that shit easy for you to change from what you was doing to change something over and to keep faith into it that it's gonna keep going and keep moving.
Yeah,
Some
everybody
of
don't.
Automatically drop
Niggas
the
to get that
paper
shit
off
up
rip.
quick. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crazy thing is for 2021, my word is discipline. You know, like, I don't know if you guys give yourself a word for the year, but I
Right.
gave myself a word, discipline.
Mhm.
I've been trying to stay disciplined. It's hard. It's not definitely not no easy thing.
No, it ain't.
But I feel like also it was much easier when we was in the pandemic because it's like, okay, everything closed. You can't really go. Ain't nowhere to go.
Oh,
You feel
yeah,
me? So
right.
I'm
You don't
in
have
this
no
house,
choice but to
and I'm
focus.
focusing
Right,
on
yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Up.
Mhm.
Days and nights. Still working 12 hours at the job, but still up because I'm at home. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a little easier. So that's kind of how that took off with my blog and just everything. I came out with an ebook on my birthday. So like my blog has always been, you know, continuing. That's still
Right.
going. You feel me? But then I partnered with a
So, like, you
brand.
selling shit on eBay.
Yeah. No.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
What you say?
You selling shit?
No, but you know, I partnered with like different brands. Like, okay, so like for Amazon specifically, let's just throw out there. If you go to like my Amazon store, if it's something that you purchased off Amazon or whatever, but if you go to my specific store, like I can get a commission off of that.
Right.
So So just an Amazon influencer. That's just one of the brands, you know, that I've worked with or whatever. But this brand specifically, my Nate has the hair care, skincare, and wellness products.
Right.
So this is what, you know, we pushing. Honestly, I'm just pushing it to help other women elevate.
Right.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's a network marketing. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about who you talk to, who you know, who's going to actually trust you with building a business. Because ultimately, I'm helping them grow their own business.
Right.
Yeah,
Build
so-
a friendship.
At the
then.
day, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing as of lately.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, and it's just like so liberating because like before when I was telling y'all I had the little community or cult, whatever.
Right.
But before when I first joined that community, that was cool too because we had like mindset calls and stuff like that. But also like this community is definitely different. Like everybody is really like just so uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's
Helping
always
each other.
supporting each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We help each other push out towards our goals.
That's what you
So
need.
it's just it's like
as long
it's
as there's
good
a little
because
support
it's so
team.
refreshing to actually get like positive energy because you don't realize like a lot of people who you continuously be around because you know how you have friends that don't grow with you,
Right.
You know,
That's some
So y'all-
seasonal friends.
man.
Yeah. They the leaves on the tree. They ain't the branches. They the leaves. So when the season changes,
back.
they go. Yeah, think of it like that. You the tree. They the leaves.
They always go and
And you
come
got
back.
other friends that's them branches.
gonna
They be there
there.
sometimes in the tough times. When shit get too heavy, what happen?
And break off.
Boom, branch
Oh
gone.
my gosh.
Break off.
Branch
I'm
down.
about to get a home at a point. Okay.
Yeah.
Saying that's how it go. Life is just you can put
Think
that
about
on. Yeah, that's why I love life. Period. Because you can put anything that's on a living thing of life and go off of life with it. You know what I'm saying? As a tree, a plant, sometimes animals like a butterfly, how it transform. You know what I'm saying? That could be you transforming into when you started off, like you just said, all that other shit, then going through the shit with your baby daddy and all that other shit. Now you coming into the butterfly, seeing your whole look and seeing what you really is and spreading your wings. and
That's
shit.
how you get your design on your shit.
Yeah, but y'all, it's
I don't really
definitely
know.
only up from here. You really.
Oh yeah, that's the only way. When you've been down, the only way you can go is up.
I was about to say, the only way you going down is because of you. If you stop working, then that's the only way you
Yeah,
going
you
to
can't
That's
stop,
when
you
it's
know what
better
I'm
when
saying?
it's on
You gotta
yourself.
keep it
Because then you
going.
can't blame nobody if your shit fail. You don't think the person you can blame is
It's
yourself.
yourself, and that's also what I've come to terms. You know, a lot of people don't understand that though.
Yeah, self-accountability is a big thing in
Everything
Black
is you.
America. Because you always want to blame somebody else first before you blame yourself. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we got bad, nigga. It'd be, oh, I was with this nigga. I know I shouldn't have been with this nigga. He always getting into some shit. So why
Right.
would you go pick this nigga up?
And you already know in your mind it is said not to go get this nigga and all this, but for whatever reason you thought in your head or for whatever reason you wanted to
Right,
do
you
it,
told yourself
that's
to
why
go
you
pick.
did it. And
Now you
now
can't
that's
blame
why
this
you
nigga.
in. So whatever
That's
reason
your
you
fault.
did that you did and it's your fault, whatever consequence that come with that, just accept that consequence. Don't run from it as in what he's saying. Blame it on somebody
Yeah,
else.
but
or
a lot of
put it
people,
on
it's
people
hard
don't
to
do that,
accept
for
that.
real.
I ain't saying it's easy. I ain't
saying.
but I'm just saying that's what you should do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
should.
should accept your consequence on that, take it and learn from it and keep moving. If you don't never do that, then that's why you keep bumping your head and keep doing the same shit because you always putting it off on somebody else and running this shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit there and take it and then suffer the consequences, now you know. You know what I'm saying? So
And a lot of people don't take that time. They get
Hell.
too busy getting up time.
that's what they
Like, oh, it's time for me to get up time.
They give you that reason. Oh, so that's only why. Other than that, if it didn't happen like that, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
No, that happened because that's why it happened. Everything.
Why some
happens
shit
for a
always
reason.
going down and you the one telling the story, motherfucker?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because you getting up time, motherfucker. That's why. Period. But we ain't mean it's true.
You the snitch,
It's
nigga.
life. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. A lot of people, you the one that's saying it. A lot of people don't like to accept a
No,
lot
I
of shit.
know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like to
Self-accountability is
motherfucking accept it and what's that, man up or woman up to their situations, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Especially if you got to go back and let's say like if y'all been telling me I've been with this one person or I've been doing something with this other person in business and y'all been telling me that, you know what I'm saying, gee, that ain't a good look for you, or you know what I'm saying, that ain't what you should be doing, and I'm telling y'all rough off, we over here making this paper, leave me the fuck alone. Down the line, this motherfucker roughing you off, do all types of dumb shit. Now I gotta come back to y'all as being the man of myself and be like, hey, you was right. That boy was motherfucking right.
Let me just
He
take
broke
this.
me off. You know what I'm
People's
saying?
egos is really ridiculous.
Yeah. But you gotta do
I
that type
understand.
of
You're
shit, though.
supposed to.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I'm
supposed
saying?
to, but it ain't happening.
No, I mean, a lot of people not gonna do that because and then that just shows what they always say. You will see the character inside of a person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
do. But a lot of people ignore that too. Still
Yeah,
fuck
but
with
once you, but that's because
Till
if
they either dead
anybody,
in jail. They're like, oh, look at this nigga that dead.
but
in jail.
everybody fuck with somebody for their own personal reason.
No, yeah, that's true.
So whatever the reason is, that's why a person say whatever they say. That's just like if it's me and you fuck with me for the reason you fuck with me, and you fuck with me the reason you fuck with me. But everybody else be like, oh, that boy on some bullshit, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I fuck with the nigga because of this and this and that. Or I fuck with the nigga because of this and this and that. But really, in the back of their minds, everybody like, but he really on some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why y'all fuck with me is your own personal reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You still on some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I've been learning to.
yeah, exactly. So
Gotta stay away from the bullshit. Yeah,
No,
period.
real talk.
Period.
Real talk.
You can't even
It's
dibble
like-
dabble with the bullshit.
No, you
that's
can't.
like that's like trying to be
Man.
half of a crackhead. You can't be half a crackhead. Hell no.
you a crackhead? Well, you ain't a
No,
crackhead.
I'm just saying, period. Like, you just can't be like, all right, look, I'm gonna hit a little bit of, ow, you crack. That ain't me. Nah, y'all go ahead. I just hit a little bit. No, you either with the bullshit or you ain't with the bullshit. As soon as you start dealing with that bullshit,
like, dang.
you fucked up. As soon as you in the midst of bullshit, fucked up.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I've been there.
A whole bunch of that shit.
Different times.
But it be for everybody on different reasons. You know? Like a lot of people fuck with people for family reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, this is such and such and such and such. This only reason why I fuck with them. You know, you only gonna get one of these, and you know, only one of those, and other situations. So I'm gonna fuck with them for that type of situation or that. But ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can fuck with them like this, like everybody say. You know what I'm saying? With a silver pole or however they say that shit. You know, distance, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You on that end, I'm on that end. So if we ever come upon and meet, I ain't gonna never disrespect you or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Say
that's how I
nothing
feel.
crazy to you.
That's how I feel
You know
about a
what I'm
couple
saying?
people too.
But
That's how I feel about a couple people too, but I ain't gonna.
yeah, I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did this.
Yeah, like it ain't no whole reason to do that because everybody really know what type of person you is, but everybody around you, for whatever reason they're around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true too.
So it ain't like you gotta blast a person every time you see him. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga a shitty ass nigga, he always cheating on this bitch and shit. Every time you see him, she's still with him. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, you watched the show? Oh, see.
What happened at the shot?
No, I was gonna say
You
about the
watch
last episode. Yeah, he seen that.
No, I don't watch it. You know, I need to start watching TV. That's something I don't really do.
But no, that's cool. Don't start watching TV.
all you gotta
You
do
ain't
is-
watching.
No, I start, you know, like sometimes when I watch a TV show, I'll binge watch it until like 4 or 5 in the morning and watch the whole damn season.
Right.
I don't never watch TV for another couple months. But I was just watching Manifest. You ever see that? It's on Netflix.
It's a TV show?
Yeah,
What is it about?
some weird shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
you know, I'm a little weirdo.
She always got me watching some weird
No,
shit.
it was okay. So it's about, I guess, this plane that. Okay, so it was this family on the flight or whatever. Pretty
And
much
they
the
died.
airport. No,
Oh.
well, yeah, kind of. But the airport was like, you know, we offering $500 rebate if y'all want to take this flight or whatever. So it's half of the family to like 3 people of the family or whatever to the flight to get the money back or shit. So I guess when they got on the flight, they had a little turbulence or whatever. By the time they landed, like all these police was around and shit like that. And when they landed, they told them that it was 5.5 years later.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody on there was dead though.
No, they
No,
didn't
it
die.
was like,
They
it
didn't
was
die.
like
They
they
didn't
went.
crash or nothing. They just went missing for 5.5 years when they landed. For them, they was only in the air for like an hour.
Right.
But when they landed,
They
it was
went to
5.5
like
years later. And like everybody who's on the
vortex.
plane, everybody who's on the plane, like they family members had thought they died, you know, because they couldn't find the plane. They had went missing.
It was like
when
Flash.
they came back,
When they
all
came
different
back.
types of shit happened.
No, it was years. Years.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because I think I mean watched this show. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying,
it's pretty
before
good,
my baby mama,
but also.
I understand what you're saying.
And then the
I ain't
dude,
never watched
man,
this
guess who
shit.
on there? Julio.
Julio.
You don't know from Power.
Oh.
Man, they killed Julio. I was so sad.
The Mexican nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
With the tattoos
Two,
on his
yeah.
face. Mm-hmm. He don't look the same in this show. But
He ain't got tattoos on this nigga.
He got tattoos on him though, but I don't think. Or it could be makeup or whatever. Yeah, it was fake. I
It
figured.
was.
But anyways.
It was that gang shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. But anyways, he plays on that show.
Oh yeah. But no, I was trying to get all the way into it because I think that's what it was though. But I thought they died or some shit, but they didn't die. That is what
No,
it
they
is.
didn't die.
I thought it was a plane crash, but they didn't remember the plane crash or something like that. But it ain't had nothing to do with that type of shit. I just made that up, I guess. But,
Y'all ever see, did y'all see The Quiet Place?
No, I want to see that. Because now I see that it ain't no motherfucking freaky shit. It's about aliens. So when I seen the alien
Fireplace.
shit.
What is it?
The
What you mean?
Quiet.
That's the oh, The Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Don't play telephone with this nigga. How the fuck did he get?
You know, The Quiet Place. I was crazy. I was on my friend's house and just happened to watch it. Oh damn, watch it like fluke because you know I ain't talking too long for real. But it was pretty good. I mean, you know, it kind of just like a Bird Box type.
It's a movie, Quiet Place. That's what.
Yeah.
Cause we just went to see
You
The
can't
Quiet
talk
Place
and
too.
shit. So when
You
you
can't
start
make
making
no
some
noise.
noise,
Right.
them niggas be on your ass.
Yeah.
Smack you
Oh
up.
no, this was something else. Then.
Yeah, it's another one too. It's Quiet Place too. It's
Yeah,
out.
Quiet Place 2 was cool, but it was like, it could have been a little.
So what's that movie when you gotta be quiet as fuck and then you say something, she come out of nowhere and cut your tongue out or some shit?
No, I don't know
I
that.
don't know freaky shit. You ain't watch them.
Ain't no freaky shit.
I feel like that wasn't, Quiet Place wasn't that scary. I mean, it was cool.
No, it didn't look
But not-
scary. It was just like more like suspenseful.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, she don't cut your tongue out when she jump out. She screams something and take your soul or some shit.
Some more freaky shit. See, you can't stop with freaky shit.
Yeah, that's why I
What
used
else
to
you
like
got for us?
scary and
She's scary,
I
not
used to love
freaky.
scary stuff.
Right, that's scary, not freaky. Freaky
I'm saying freaky ass into some freaky shit about to happen. Not like sex wise, like the ring type shit.
that
some
ain't freaky.
shit.
That's some scary shit.
Bitch popping out the motherfucking
TV.
TV and shit. Yeah, freaky shit. Yeah.
Scary shit.
Bitch, get out there.
Do you remember that Halloween party that my mom had and we was in a tent in the living room and we watched the Blair Witch Project?
Y'all
In
all
Medina?
cry.
We ain't want to watch the movie, did you? I don't know if
Oh,
I
y'all really
cried.
did
Look,
cry. I made that
listen.
shit
No,
up.
I ain't
Yeah,
cried.
we
We
cried.
had
Yeah,
cried. I wasn't a
Look,
crybaby,
listen,
actually.
listen. I was about to say another movie too. Watch
I
this. So
never
listen,
remember.
listen. It was her and a whole bunch of white chicks.
That was a lot of times.
And me.
No, L'Oreal was there. My cousin L'Oreal was there.
Oh, okay. So it was two black girls.
And Brianna,
Three.
Tina's daughter.
She likes it.
She
Right.
likes skin.
She done murder.
But it was about 4 other
She
white
got the
girls.
white. So listen, they turn this shit on. Who the fuck is about to watch this shit?
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch Project.
One.
Who- First off,
Who
Don't
about to
fuck
watch
around
this?
around with a camera and shit.
Who turned that shit on?
we sure did.
Fuck
You remember me
yeah.
watching that?
Hell no.
It was
But-
crazy because
What y'all thought them
no,
white
because
kids was gonna do something to y'all? So why y'all say y'all ain't watching that nigga?
it was like a creepy vibe. Like it was just.
I'm not
And
even
then we
gonna lie.
kids.
She said no. Hell yeah, I did. Fuck out of here.
Alright.
Wait, what?
I was
I'm
just
from
saying.
black circumstances.
Oh.
I'm around all these white ass kids. We about to watch this with these white people.
I was wondering why
Hell
you,
no.
you set the scene
No.
like that and then
Yeah,
you turned that on.
that was the scene. We turned
We
that
turned
shit.
it on because I wanted to watch that.
Yes, they ain't know what it was.
You wanted to watch what?
Because, Blair Witch Project. But I didn't know how it was gonna be.
But the little white girls did.
Wait a minute, you wanted to watch it but you turned it off?
I definitely the fuck did. It was creepy.
The white girls were setting her up. Take her ass the fuck out.
Damn.
And us. It was more of them than it was us.
We was little. I could see we was teenagers.
We was all in a tent. They could have smothered all of us.
First of all,
And act like they was asleep.
He be thinking too much.
No,
I
not too
wasn't thinking
much.
like that.
Yeah,
We was at
you
8, 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Medina.
We was in Medina, yeah, but I'll probably
8 and 9. This is 1998, 1999. In Medina.
Oh, shit.
Duh, but niggas ain't no. What you? I wasn't thinking they was about to be cutting off our fingers or nothing like that.
It's some real hunky, cracking people that was standing out there at that time.
Those some real racist motherfuckers.
If you ever notice how many people drove out there to see your mama, very few.
That's racist.
I'm just saying.
You getting pulled over.
Oh yeah, my mom got pulled over.
You getting
But
pulled
no,
over, nigga.
I literally was the only
Driving while
black girl for a long time, from the 2nd grade until the 4th grade.
Right.
And then in the 5th grade, you know what I'm saying?
She liked it. And then
There
when
was
that
a
little
couple-
other
there was a
motherfuckers
couple
come,
of
why y'all here?
There was
Huh?
a couple of
She
black
don't get no, she don't get no more special treatment.
No.
Don't get
Hey, I
y'all
was just
niggers.
about to ask.
No.
Niggers.
That's not how.
We hate niggas. We hate niggas.
Don't cry. Don't do that to me.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Hey, that's what I was about to ask you, though. This nigga crazy as fuck.
You supposed to ask me what?
How did you feel about that? Being, you said you was the only black girl
You know,
all the way up to what grade? From
I
4th
felt
to
like-
6th?
No, 2nd.
To 6th?
No, when I was in the 5th, okay, so from the 2nd grade
All
to
the
the
elementary
4th grade, yeah.
Oh, to the 4th grade. From the 2nd
Yeah,
to
it was
the
like
4th,
black
okay.
people, but they wasn't ever in my class. I was still the only black girl in my class. And then when I got to the 5th grade, it was like a whole bunch of black people. Like, we was all friends. Like, but it was like 5 of them in the
Tight.
It was. Why are you talking about?
We was the 5 motherfuckers.
Oh,
Medina
shit.
walking.
Oh, shit.
Y'all
5 of y'all. Right
But we
here.
got to middle
That's
school.
it.
But listen, how they was though, cause look, how you go from hanging with them, now you pro-black.
Well, you gotta adapt at that point. I mean, because like what?
Malcolm X, bitch. Who's Malcolm X? Fuck you. I read it. Y'all, I know what you did. I know what y'all did.
I'm dead.
Yeah. I see my mom didn't want me to sleep at your house, Becky. Huh? Is that like touching you, don't he, Becky?
Ooh, y'all fried. But
Susie.
you know, it's crazy. I'm glad I never had to experience anything, you know, racial or anything.
I was about to ask you, they ain't
Yeah, I
no
was gonna say,
racial
nothing
type
crazy?
shit? Nothing?
Or you just probably didn't know racism at that time. Cause that can
Yeah,
be.
What are
say
you talking
no.
about? What, my grandparents drilled that shit into us.
I was about to say, that's why I asked her that, because she was.
No, I felt like.
Her name is Munir, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Born in that
Yeah,
school,
so wait,
and
yeah.
your name is Munir. They didn't.
Knowing that.
I mean, they could have said something. Everybody say nothing to me. Like I ain't have
That's
nobody
what I
like
said.
take my
Ain't no
lunch
teacher or
ain't no
right.
really no. All my teachers was nice.
All the slides of a.
Ain't none of the
Probably
fat, nasty white boys or the little slimy, push around little rich white boys ain't say nothing to you or try
No, the one rich white boy was my friend.
Ain't pull your hair.
So, and then there's another question. Ain't none of them all the way from the 2nd, which is, I understand you shouldn't have been thinking about nothing like that, but anyway, from the 2nd all the way to the 4th grade, never had a boyfriend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, but the boy that you were saying, like the rich white boy, I mean, I wouldn't say he was rich. I feel like they were all like middle class, and I was just lower class. I didn't realize, I guess. But no, I had a friend though. I feel like my mom always said he liked me. He was in my class, literally from the 2nd grade to the 5th grade, and he came out to camp. I mean, I seen him when he came out to camp. But no, I didn't really have a boyfriend. It wasn't like that.
He came out the camp.
No, he came out to camp. He went to school there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I'm like, damn, Corey, I haven't seen you. You know?
Oh,
But no.
yeah,
No, I wasn't thinking about stuff like that.
back in the day when I was young and I knew.
But, you know, it's crazy. When I went to 4 middle school, so when I came back to Cleveland, I was a hell of a shot. Them hoes was like, why do you talk like that? You know, because I'm a whole Oreo now. Now I'm in a place where it's like everybody looking at me like, why the fuck she talk like that? And why the fuck she look like that? Not look like that, but act like that.
Why she black and she talk like a white girl?
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to start. My grandma was like, now you're ghetto. I had to start, you know. But it wasn't. It just kind of was like a transition. That's what my grandma was calling me. She's like, now you came back to Cleveland.
No
now
more.
you're ghetto. I'm like, ghetto?
No more whiteness.
But no, it's cool.
She said your girl was calling you ghetto.
Yeah, she was.
Which one?
You went from proper to ghetto.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, now when I came back, I will say girls was trying to say little stuff to me, but it wasn't right. Nobody had to like me. But my friend
middle
Tori,
school?
yeah, so middle school, we lived on the west side.
Oh, okay.
I went to Schuler. I was only there for like a good 3 weeks, but it probably was a bad thing. I still had straight A's.
How was that? That was another thing though, going from a whole white school and then going to a
whole
school.
black school.
Yeah, the
Well,
projects.
we didn't go to the projects first.
No, I'm saying the kids from, you know what I'm saying, or
Right.
kids, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The kids was from the projects. So that's what I'm saying.
Like I said, they was the ones who was like, "Oh damn, why the fuck you talk like that?" They was the ones who was like, "Fishy," and trying to be like aggressive. I wasn't
Making
aggressive.
fun of you and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't like no aggressive person, and then also it wasn't to no extent where we had to fight about it or like that. They make their little smart remarks, and I'll probably say something smart too, but it wasn't like. I noticed like I'm like a kind of passive aggressive kind of person. You know, I might have said a smart remark, but it was like I never had to really fight. But my friend used to always get into fights all the time. My mom was like, "Oh, we got to pull you out to school." She used to always get into fights, and then 1 week she had pretty much almost got jumped. Let me just sorry, I hate to even say that on the camera. I don't even want to lie. She did not get jumped.
She was killing the story. Her friend was rocking with that for years, bitch. You better say it with me.
No, for real.
I got jumped. You got jumped. I got jumped. You got jumped. Now
I
she
ain't
wanna
got
tell
to
the
say it
truth.
with you, and everybody was right there in school and saw you
And
and
seen
get
it.
jumped.
It was like
Yeah,
a
but I'm
crowd,
just saying the
everybody
way she
was
said it,
but
like
everybody
they've been
was
saying
saying
it for years. Like
everybody
she
was
got
saying
jumped.
that at school anyway. They always was calling her liar. I'm like, we're not like cool or nothing like that now, so I don't care if she ever seen this or nothing. So it wouldn't be no beef or nothing, but
Oh, no,
she
we
was
was
always
saying
like a
that,
liar. Anyway, you know. But I didn't realize that. Like, I like that thrill. I'm like, oh, damn, she get into fights, you know.
Right.
She talking to all the boys, you know. That was a little bit of excitement. I ain't know nothing about that for real. My mom's like, oh, we got to get you out of that school.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Get you up out of there.
She said you gotta go. So you went to another middle school that was the same?
So she put me out of that one. Then I went to a Lutheran school with Monique, with my stepsister. We went there. I did.
Was Catholic too?
No, it was Lutheran. Like,
Oh.
that's not a thing. But we had like chapel in the morning and stuff. Had to sing hymns and
What
stuff.
the fuck is Lutheran?
I thought
It's
that
just
was like some type of Catholic. I ain't like
It's not Catholic, but it's. I don't know.
it's some
Is it
different
some
type
kind of
of.
denomination? I don't know.
I guess that's a
But whatever, it was a Lutheran school.
They had you learning that fucked up shit.
I mean,
That was shit.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the case. I
Y'all
don't know.
were.
I was there.
Captain
I was
Downs
there
and shit.
6th and
Them
7th
niggas was
grade.
naked up under it. Was they touching you?
Mhm.
You said Lutheran. Like,
Yeah.
this is just, that was
Yeah,
just
they
it.
probably-
Look that up.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay, look it up.
What the fuck is Lutheran? What was y'all
We
studying? Like, it wasn't the
We wasn't
Bible,
studying nothing.
wasn't the
I mean, we would have
You
like
said
a,
what did y'all used to go to?
so we in the morning. You know how like you have like a homeroom.
Right.
You don't go to homeroom. You just go to like the chapel. They had a church connected
Right,
to it.
right.
So you go to the chapel. We sing a couple hymns. They do a couple prayers.
What is
they
y'all
like-
singing? What
What's
is y'all
the
It was a
playing?
hymnal book.
That's what it was
That you got
called?
confused. Yes.
Just
Hymnal-
a hymnal
book of
book?
hymns. I don't know.
What was y'all singing?
Christian music. I don't know.
Oh,
It was just like,
Christian
These
music.
niggas was raising evil spirits. Get the fuck out of
oh
here.
damn. You
I know what y'all was doing. You just saying, I know.
Now that
Y'all.
I'm thinking about it, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Christian.
Think about that shit. You don't know what you was saying.
what you mean? What I'm saying?
Like, y'all don't know what y'all was singing.
That was a. I don't know
English.
what type of religion that is.
Oh, okay.
You know how, like, some Baptist songs you can remember? You know,
Okay, but
We
Baptist
shall
is not the
overcome.
only denomination.
No, I'm not saying, but
No,
I'm just
I
saying,
know
like,
that.
the
You got all types
song. The song.
I just
you
never
remember.
heard of that.
It's
Well,
one too.
yeah.
I probably would never heard of one either if I didn't go to that school. But anyway, I went there 6th and 7th grade, and then I went to Clara West Drive 7th and 8th grade.
That sounds like some Mexican shit.
It was the West Side.
That makes sense.
No, it was black and white.
That's crazy.
But it was cool. I mean, that's why I went and it was high school. But when I graduated Clara West Drive, that's when I came out and was staying with y'all that summer. When I had the red braids, you remember that?
But you was going to some other, like, early college.
No, I was going to early college. I was still in high school. Yeah, I went to high school after that. But when I feel like as soon as I graduated from middle school, I had came out there because I was there in the summer and then I started school.
No.
Darren, don't act like you ain't never been around white people. You ain't had no white people at Wiley?
What you mean?
He
I
was
was
the
just about to
beast
say,
one.
I went to
Yeah.
all, I just said mine was different. I went to all black nigga schools, and then I went to white schools, so.
How was that? How was that Beachwood?
Nigga, up in his self.
That shit.
Crazy.
No, it's just like you would think that it's like just uppity. These white kids crazy. Like them niggas party, them niggas skipping class, them niggas. That's the first time I went to school when you can actually like we had open campus for it. So we gone for a whole hour. I mean, we didn't went to the mall, we didn't ate. We went all the way down to where the first liquor store opened up because only seniors, juniors, and sophomores would go. So if you was a freshman, you had to know either one of them niggas who had a car to sneak out.
That sounds
But yeah, that shit was crazy.
The boy that went to so TJ went to Beachville.
No.
Let me tell you, when we was at that prom though, it was just like, oh, I thought people was gonna be coming down. Or maybe I missed it because I only stayed till like 18. But the prom started at 8 o'clock. I thought it was gonna be a whole bunch of, you know, like homeless, limos.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. You didn't miss that those years. Like after 2019, they didn't got the white people like more. They didn't have like the niggas.
BMWs and stuff.
Right. See, like we had the.
Acuras.
They stopped the kids from
like driving. It was all they get in Beachwood. They all get in the bus now.
Yeah.
And they drive them from the situation. They don't really
They drive them to the they go to the parking lot. And you hop on the bus and then they drive them to the prom and then drop them back off at the school because the after prom is there. See, like us before, we used to drive there.
Some of them people
Float. No, I'm talking about to the prom downtown.
Oh, okay.
Like wherever it was at. Like each year, whoever your committee is, that's where you.
They probably at Beachwood.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? The money. How much money you raised? So we raised a lot of money. So we had our shit at the old Crystals, the strip club, the white strip club across the street, like that boat that's right across the street.
I know you're talking.
Then a year after us, they had their shit at the Brown Shaker. So it was how much money you raised. So they raised more money than we did.
That was cool. And I'm saying ours was at the Hilton. And it was so ghetto because everybody was there.
She said, nigga, you don't even go to school here. So
no,
what,
I
nigga?
mean, like, yeah.
Good.
No, for real.
Let me in this bitch.
My cousin
Yeah.
said
I graduated in 98.
God damn.
I'm talking about. Let me. Oh, you look good in that dress, baby.
Did you really graduate in 98?
No, I'm saying the nigga that was in it.
98. Where was your prom at?
Man, this shit was so long ago.
Where was that? School?
No, actually, it was what's that called? No,
Probably ain't what they call it now.
no, it used to be the mall. It was Euclid Mall. Remember Euclid Mall all the way out there?
Motherfucker.
It is.
Amazon.
Euclid Mall, and then the after prom was at the hotel. What hotel? It was at downtown.
I have a problem with Jillian's. That's definitely not open. That's some little like put up downtown.
Oh, I thought Jillian's.
Oh, I don't know then. Is it like a sports bar or something?
No, Jillian's was in Cleveland Heights.
Oh no, we went to the one downtown. It was 06.
Yeah. I thought Jillian's was in Cleveland Heights over there by with Severance and shit. I mean, Severance. What was that spot that was in Severance?
What was that called?
That was,
it didn't feel like it started with a G or something. But they
What,
changed the name now.
Club that was in the Severance?
Team Club. No, I want no Team Grown motherfuckers.
Did we ever take you to the team club on the west side of this? I know we used to take my cousin. I know we used to take my cousin
I
Chris.
ain't never been to no goddamn
And one year they
team.
carded his ass and he had to wait outside.
Man,
He was like 19.
I waited outside a motherfucking.
A team club?
No, not
She
team
talking about
club.
real clubs.
Hell yeah,
For what?
motherfucking.
You couldn't get in.
Right, what was the name of that motherfucker, man? Everybody used to go to that bitch. Man. Your
Back in the
sister,
day.
I mean, not my sister.
Your sister. That's how I was earlier.
Actually, your mama. Then let me see. What's the name of that motherfucker, man?
The Metropolis.
No.
Motor.
No, not that. None of those. It was right there when you came down the hill, on not Superior Hill. It was Ferris Hill. I mean, damn.
Ferry?
Fair Hill, yeah. Right, yeah, Fair Hill. When you come down Fair Hill, but it was like at the end right there where Cedar at. Where BP used to be at and shit. Yeah. Damn, I can't remember the name of that club, man. Y'all don't think y'all was born, though.
We wasn't born, bro.
We wasn't born.
When that club was out?
How could? First off, if you was going
If
there,
you was going there, we had to be born.
bro.
No.
Was you in double digits?
No, you single digits. Chill out.
The fuck out of here. You was 9 trying to get in the club? You was probably like 14,
you're only
15.
5 years older than me.
Man, I was 12.
Right, so I was born,
So
she was born. So
Yeah.
continue. Why you 12 trying to get in the club?
What is it, man?
Mac Daddy.
You was 12.
What was that called?
Nigga wasn't no
We don't
fucking
know.
12. Anyway, your ass was outside.
We were born, but we still don't know. But
Yeah.
I know y'all don't know, but I'm just saying, I can't remember the name of that motherfucker.
That nigga said
Well,
Everybody.
at this point in time, this is when we
so why? Yeah, why? Tell us, elaborate. Why were you in the car at 12? Like, cause you was trying to get in?
No.
How you thought you was gonna get in if you 12?
Hey, man, I never knew I wasn't getting in the motherfucker. I was just being with them all day, the whole day, and then at the end of the day, that's where they used to go. And they used to be like, you want to go home or you want to go to motherfucker? And I was just about to say the name of that bitch, but you know you're going to be in the car. But this one, parking lot pimping was jumping. So the parking lot was rocking.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
did
saying?
this shit in the parking lot.
Everybody was in the parking lot. Nigga,
Right.
they was in and out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one parking lot pimping was jumping back in the day. In the 90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of niggas that couldn't get in. It wasn't just me.
It was a parking lot full of young niggas out there.
No, I'm saying. it
With
was
personal
all-
bottles.
It was niggas that was, you know.
Hey, baby, come on now. Ain't nobody in there but them old niggas. We out here.
Right. It was all types of reasons why niggas couldn't get in.
I seen what
But
parking lot
younger,
came
you know,
out.
fake IDs, a year away. They stayed older as fuck than me. They probably 17 or, 18. I don't know how old it was to get in that bitch, though, but. That bitch used to rock. That's what I'm talking about. You saying he had to sit out in the car and shit, but that's probably like with back in y'all generation, sitting out in the car. You out in the car, ain't nobody out in the parking lot. And our shit,
I was just about to
I wasn't
say,
sitting in the park.
jumping.
you know,
I was usually the
I'm
oldest
like-
nigga.
it wasn't every time I was sitting in the car either. Because I'm about to say,
I
I
used to
was
always sit in the
geeked.
car. I used to always be, cause
But I
everybody
feel like
else-
also as a female, I just get a little past anywhere I kind of went.
Yeah, I don't. Nowadays, this is when they really turning females around. They ain't got that.
I do.
25 and older. Shit, I be out there.
But the crazy thing is,
Lady.
I went down the,
Yeah, that's cause they
Your
shut
friend
that
can't
shit
get
down.
in.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Mhm.
They shit getting shut down and getting all types of tickets and shit now. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't worth that shit. Cause females be faking ID like a motherfucker. 16, getting in spots that's 18 and all that shit. And once niggas take them home and do their 1-2 with them and all that shit, then this nigga go to jail. Then he be like, but she was in a spot that you had to be 21 and older to get in. So this and this and that.
Now you gotta be 25. What's up, Joe?
that's good. For real. But I actually just went to Mobile, Alabama last year, right, for work. And they little like spot, it was like probably like an old, maybe like, you know how with them old pizza Hut chicken shape like kind of. So
I
this
was about to say a shit shack.
Hole in the wall.
A shit shack like one of them little.
no, like
Juke joints.
this
Right,
how it was.
yeah.
In the parking lot, right? And then like in the back of it is like a shopping center, like shopping mall. But the little Pizza Hut place was the place we was about to go into. They had like booths, hookah spots or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And we in there kicking it, like the music is going, like, you know, we just in there kicking. It's a small little spot, it's not real big. But when we
Right.
about to leave, we come outside, these niggas is outside. Like, I kid you not, it's like Michael's, probably Burlington, like in the shopping center, like, you know, like 85 feet, maybe 100 feet away. And these niggas in the parking lot, kicking it up and down. They had a little basketball court.
Look at my 87 colors, dog. Look at them rims.
No, for real, they had a nice little time. We didn't leave right after the party because we leaving, you know.
Right,
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
an after
yeah,
party.
Right, it was
That's
right in the parking lot.
Yeah, you gotta get to the parking lot first.
I
Get to the
ain't
car,
even
so you
fucking-
gotta journey to
Okay.
that. Might as well drink. We out here.
Might as well party.
I'm about to say clearly, them people was just driving right to the parking lot. Like, you know, a lot of them motherfuckers ain't making it inside.
They wasn't going inside. Their
Yeah.
intentions was not to go inside.
That's true.
Their intentions was to fuck
That's
up
true,
outside.
but I ain't never seen it like that before.
Hell
No,
no.
we'll do that. That's some southern shit right there.
No, it's not even that it's some southern shit. It's because that's a small town. And you know what I'm saying, to where like what you're saying, because if they did that shit in Cleveland, cops would have been everywhere to shut that shit down.
Yeah, because
You know
that's what I'm saying. It's like a
they let that bitch right. They let that bitch go
shit.
all night because they do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Little towns and shit always do that type of shit.
And ain't a lot of police, probably like 5 cars they got out there.
I don't know about all
furniture
that.
and all that shit.
Because you know what I'm saying, they know the situation and what go down in that shit, so it don't be too much action. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear her say nobody was fighting. You ain't hear her say nobody was getting shot at that motherfucker. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why she was like, I ain't never saw nothing like this. All these black people chilling, going out. Ain't no police come. Ain't nobody get smacked in the back of the head with no bottle. Ain't no bitch shake nothing. Ain't no big ass brawl fight. This shit break out. You know what I'm saying?
Titties was out?
I mean, you know,
Yeah, it was titties out.
Yeah, it was titties out.
It was out.
Titties
But it
out.
wasn't no grab out. Like, oh shit, titties.
Hey, let me just say
She said it was titties out, but it wasn't titties out.
Let me just
Yeah,
say
titties
this.
always out when it's hot.
I don't even know what the world is coming to today. So I'm at the place, right? At the fun fair. And when you said titties, my sons is, I don't know, for some reason they like titties, so they've been saying
That's good
titties
shit.
lately. Anyway,
Yeah, but looking at this.
it's like a little gold piece of paper. It's a chocolate wrapper. It's by my foot on the ground. DJ looked down like, is that a condom?
Oh.
What is a condom? What is a condom? What is that? What is that? You know, I'm asking him like, what is it? What is it?
Like you confused.
I'm trying to figure out what he knows.
She turned into the kid. What's a condom? What you pointing at? I don't know nothing.
No, I'm trying to figure out what he knows.
What you know about this?
Yeah. You know, what you put on your dick. Oh. How do you know this? What do you see? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in this little whole little TikTok thing. So
He like, right?
no, he about to be 10. July 1st.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that. She said, what do you see?
Yeah, like, what do you be watching? How do you know you got to put it on? He was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, what is it used for? Like, well, he's like, I just know it helps prevent from having babies. I'm like, where the hell you know this shit from? Like, who
You cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like so much out there, but it just messed me up. But then this is DJ kind of have like this little thing going on. I don't know. He went to feel like he tougher. He feel like he the man in the house. He's only 9. He decides to. Oh, you're right. It's not a condom. Picked it up. No, what if it would have been a condom? I would have been. I swear, I was like, I should have punched on your face because what if it was a condom? You picked it up, but I already knew that it was chocolate. Like I had seen him and he had first noticed it. But why is you even trying to touch something? You just gonna pick it up? What if it was a condom?
Oh, give me your hand. Chop this bitch right off. You got the Rona in your hand now, son.
This little nigga is crazy.
You know, my son up
man.
this y'all, and I'm just like, what the hell? This nigga said, you put it on your dick. I'm like,
He
what?
said, only thing I know
Only thing.
it prevents you from having babies.
He looked
Like,
at your face.
I
He was
don't
like,
know how the
"Oop,
babies
I'm going
come.
too far. Look, only thing I know.
Right, look, you know what I'm saying?
No babies.
No babies.
That's
That's
it.
it. It just stop you from having babies. Ain't that a good thing, mama? Like, shouldn't I know that?
Yeah,
Like, you know what
I
I'm
thought I was supposed to know that. I'm a man, right? I'm a man.
Right, you don't want me to bring no babies home, so I know a condom keep them babies away.
It blew me up, y'all. I'm just like, what is going on?
She wanted to choke.
You know what I'm saying? Your father probably told him or something.
No.
He about to be 10. I'm saying, though, he about to have puberty in a minute.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Yeah,
What? She said no.
So nobody's talking to him about stuff like this. So I have to be, I would be going talking to him because like me and DJ got like a, you know, I tell him. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. Yes, you need to know because this ain't no back and forth. But he also has this like attitude where he just want to talk back.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that. Gotta get it fast too, but he don't even see it. He just start crying, and he don't even know what happened. He just feel pain.
Yeah, I'm sad. Tomorrow's the last day of summer school.
Damn, summer school went by that fast.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Summer school used to get out, nigga. It was
You
you
only
had
had
a week,
probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks before school started.
a week,
3 weeks, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks.
I think
4 days. No, 4 days.
A
A week.
School?
No, it's also we out of stuff. Monday through Thursday, 9 to 12. I said, what the hell? This is a babysitting. Like,
Right.
No, yeah.
What 9 to 4.
What the hell no? What the fuck you think this is? This is summer school, mama. Quick, recess. We out of here. I don't need all that motherfucking learning.
Man, no
Yes,
more
they
gotta
do.
come to this motherfucker.
Yes, they do.
Early
Because
as
that
fuck.
distance learning, they didn't. How y'all feel about distance learning? Though?
Oh my goodness.
I
I don't got
know y'all.
kids,
I know y'all
but-
didn't experience it personally, but how do you feel about it? Because
And me having people who had kids and seeing all of this shit, it ain't work. 'Cause everybody was failing, missing assignments. Shit was fucked up.
that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly.
Teachers
what I'm
ain't
saying.
care. Bitches was coming to work with robes on,
Shut up.
bonnets.
It's all fucked up.
Motherfucking male teachers had suits on from here up, balls out. They teaching class. Disgusting. Shit was crazy.
No, it was, because I was in the midst of that.
How you missing assignments and the shit is on the laptop that you own all day?
You're not on all day. Because DJ, for DJ, he had to like switch classes. So like he'd go to his homeroom, then he'd go to his math teacher or whatever teacher or whatever like that. He wasn't going to class.
How you skipping class online?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What did you doing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You watching shit with dicks and condoms and shit. That's what you doing.
Mm-hmm. That's what he's doing.
Well, no, he can't watch that kind of stuff on his school laptop at the time, but he probably got it on his phone.
Yeah, I used to have a school laptop.
What,
What we used to watch on them boys.
That was when it first started.
Yeah, they
They
can't
take
pull
it now.
they can't
do
pull that
that.
type of stuff up now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, practice.
Anyway,
he not.
can't. Right. But he,
No,
he,
no,
was,
that's true.
he was on his phone
No, yeah, definitely.
while he was.
Definitely.
Yeah,
doing
you
that.
thought it was
He
he
was
was looking
over
at the
there.
screen. His phone was sitting right up there.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there. That was the thing. They was my grandparents. So
Oh man, what?
They it's going right over the head. I thought DJ went to class. He said he logged out.
Hell no, that nigga turned that shit on. They seen that screen
Or he
pop
wake
up.
up like, I don't have class today. Since when?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a struggle. It was a struggle this past year. And then then De Niro was just missing school. I want to go back to school. I mean, so I can see my friends. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. I see them on the right on my computer screen. And speak to them that way.
Right.
You know the way you can see
The
it.
was getting lonely. You get tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I need interaction."
Right.
Yeah, because he is that type of child. He is that type of.
DJ like, what the fuck
He
you
said,
talking about?
"This
Nobody
is
going to
what
school,
Lord
man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I ain't
So
been
I
to
know
school
I had to
for
have
6
meetings
months.
with the teacher, but they were trying to be lenient because what the situation was. I explained to them that I was working,
They already
Yeah.
know.
they
how
know
people
you
work.
working. They
But-
hear grandma in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Boy
she only,
over here not doing shit.
and she only involved in a little first grader because it's easy, it's simple. He only got the one class. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's simple. They sing songs.
Yeah, they ain't
and
doing too much shit.
stuff. Yeah, that was the easy shit.
Yeah, DJ got too much going on with his shit.
Yeah, if you got to do too much on the computer, they
Yeah,
is
you got
reneging.
assignments and
You got to
log
log
in,
in. You got to
read
do
the
this.
assignment,
Right.
turn it in, click it in, do the little.
What you got to push?
SharePoint.
You got to hit this. You got to hit what?
Oh, I know a girl. She just said she was pregnant or whatever. Her daughter dropped out. Dropped out of kindergarten, and her other daughter was like in the 3rd grade or something. She was just like, oh, we ain't about to do this.
Oh, yeah, a lot of parents-
Dropouts. These niggas said,
Man,
hell
a
no,
lot
I
of
ain't
parents-
doing this, mama. You damn right, baby.
Right.
I don't know this shit either, and I don't know
Yeah.
why they think I can teach you this shit. I ain't no fucking teacher.
Right.
What is this shit?
I know a lot of
Simple
parents-
ass math.
Right.
What's 10 plus 10? How the fuck I'm supposed to know?
Man, I
seen
did
so
that,
many
baby.
videos before on that. Y'all seen the video?
Man,
It was a whole bunch
It
of
was a
parents.
whole bunch of parents that was doing
Retarded.
that type of
For
shit.
real, though.
No, for real. That was struggling because when I got back home, I said, oh, I gotta read this too.
Yeah.
Because you gotta read it, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to even know, like,
What
DJ
to
know
do.
how to read. De Niro, he not, as far as, like, reading directions and
Right.
stuff. So, it's like, I gotta do the 1st grade, then the 4th grade, then the 4th grade, it's just more tedious. He got, like, projects,
Yeah.
timelines to create. He
Mhm.
learned about the Constitution. I'm like, damn, I gotta learn this all over again.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna take the quiz, fool.
Right. Now you reading this shit like, this is some bullshit.
For real.
And then they did this. This is a motherfucking lie. What you say, mama? Oh, nothing. Look, dude, you gonna do this shit, right? All right. Goddamn bullshit. You just reading all that shit, like how they just duke the fuck out
And then
of
that's why you just give them the answers and then move on to the next
Oh
one.
yeah, you know DJ always. He was always saying that. He's like, my grandfather taught me that black people were the first people here. Like, he won't tell me.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't log him out. I heard the video off. Mute that nigga. And Christopher Columbus came. He's a liar.
No, for real.
Us black people was here first. Yeah, you gotta mute that. Teacher gonna motherfucker definitely take him out.
Yeah. She's like, oh, that's nice, DJ. That's
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
For educating us.
One time I heard her say, I don't know about that, but I think it was something. She, they was doing like opinionated writings and stuff.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
like their opinions on, I don't know why they would even be talking about politics, but like their opinions on things that Trump did, and she'd be saying, he would be speaking his own mind. She's like, well, I don't know about that. If, Trump is the worst person, but.
Yes, of course. She wanted to say it was some worse things that Obama did.
Oh, she wanted to say it.
Look, screen was gonna turn so fast. What you say, bitch? Say it. What Obama do?
Wait, did you see
what did Obama do?
Did you see that video though where that lady went on? Oh my goodness! I wish I could find it. If I can find it, I'm gonna send it to you. But the lady went on because I guess the teacher was reading something to the to the students,
right.
And the mama just jumped in like that's not correct. You know what I'm saying? And they got back and forth to an argument. The lady went off, and this was like real. Everybody was making fun of it here,
right.
so like making funny videos, but like this is real. Like she was going off on that teacher, going off.
Yeah, see, teachers was feeling themselves behind this thing because you're in your house, so in your house you feel more opinionated than at school because you train yourself in your mind.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So when they be at home, they be like, "Listen here, this is my curriculum. Who watching them? Ain't nobody watching them. They just watching this shit." I don't think that shit really recording or reporting back to nobody.
That was crazy.
But ain't nobody getting no, probably not for bullying. They probably had that shit to turn off somebody's camera. They tried to bully somebody and mute them. But recording it, I don't think so. Them niggas be doing anything they want to do. Probably up here rolling up all kinds of shit. Smoking, black mild. Okay.
I don't know, but shoot, the gym teacher was sending me emails all the time. I'm like, you must not have a life.
Yeah, they be into that shit more than.
Yeah, I did a gym teacher. What the fuck? This is all I got.
I mean, you should be doing more than that.
Man, I'm just saying.
No, a lot of
No,
teachers,
you should have seen them homework
homework
assignments though.
From gym?
That's why I said he was emailing me.
Yeah, they had shit to do.
They had, because, they can't physically go to school, they still had gym. Like, he still gave them. So he used to make up, like, videos, or they'd do, like, exercises, or they'd do little stuff with, like, tossing a ball, like, tossing certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the videos that they had to return, they had to, like, record themselves, like, doing it, and, like, send it back to them, or answer, like, a questionnaire.
Oh, these gym, we ain't had no peep free.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
These niggas up here.
And Jim,
Whack
that was
out to
some
these
bullshit.
kids up here exercising.
His name was Mr. B. Oh my gosh.
He was definitely
Mr. Bill.
He was.
Y'all ain't looked at me.
He was definitely whacking off to them kids.
Goddamn right.
Y'all was looking to that nigga. What's his name again?
Dr. B.
He said Mr. Bonkwaggler.
No, I
Hey.
Play with myself.
Hey.
Oh,
That's what his name
Hey.
was. Watch the kids.
Fuck that. I'm gonna look him up, and for the cover video, what it is, it's gonna be his face.
Trippy trying to get sued.
He said he's trying to get sued.
That ain't gonna be his face.
no, that's not his face, but
I'm calling that man a sex offender.
yeah.
You don't even know if he plays with little kids.
Ooh,
I'm just saying, you dare put it out there like that.
Yeah,
He'll get fucking fired. He a goddamn gym teacher.
Hey, there you go. Hey, come on.
You know what I'm saying? He up here.
So what we hear about you and these?
Out here flaming with little boys. Yeah,
let me tell y'all, when I first had DJ, remember all that stuff that was going on with Penn State, and they were saying like all them professors, I had like
coaches touching them boys.
fear in my body. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
You
you ain't
never
going
played no
nowhere.
sports, huh?
No, I'm not saying that, but
Now she's like, nigga, get your ass out of there.
Yeah, for real. Cause it's like you don't know who to trust.
And that's what it is, though, to be so scary with it, because it's like they out here touching more boys than they is girls now.
So I thought
It's a less offense.
You be thinking you safe when you have a boy, but it's
I don't know if it really is a less offense, but
what?
touching a boy
He said
and
so.
touching a girl.
Shut up. Sexual. It don't matter what type, just because it's a boy. Why? That's fucked up.
Anyway.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm just saying it probably is.
So,
I
because
don't
you
know.
touch the boy sexual part, you gonna get lesser time than touching the girl sexual part?
That's probably why they doing it more. The word done got out.
No, it's
They
just
do
that
it
you
more
know,
than
because it's
nasty.
more of that going around and everybody letting it just flag around like it's just cool.
Y'all get them notes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they out here touching little boys. More.
That's nasty.
Now, what do you do when you get them things in the mail? With the nigga that stay right down the street.
You know what's crazy?
You be looking for that nigga in the store. and shit. That's what you be
When we used to
doing.
get them on, when we stayed on Winston, we used to get them. I'm like, oh, let me make sure I don't see them. You know what I'm saying? But I
Sometimes
haven't
you go
got
down
any
that
when I
street
was
and
down
see if
south.
you
Hey, yeah, it'd be crazy. You go in black people houses on them niggas on the refrigerator like they family members.
No, for real. wait. No, let me tell
Hey,
you.
you see these like, hey, if you
I
see
kid
him,
Mm-hmm.
I kid y'all not. I did that.
yeah,
Seen
I
on
can
somebody's
see a lot of
refrigerator
it.
and knew the nigga.
Oh.
Knew the nigga. I went to college and he went to Kent with me.
Damn.
He stayed on like, you gonna be in the area. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, you're gonna put him out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't be around no
But
school fine.
I seen it. Oh my God, 2 hours. It was on somebody's refrigerator. That shit was weird. I'm like, oh.
Black
Did
people
you
are
tell
confused
him you
here.
knew him?
Yes. Yes.
But did you say that he used to look like he messed with little kids in school? Oh, you
Was
did.
that his offense? Was kids or? You know, you can read it on the paper. I know you read the shit.
I did, but I can't even tell you. I feel like it was like
What was it,
minor.
13-year-old
Oh,
girl?
Ramaya, yeah. You know, y'all girls, y'all be lying like a motherfucker.
13-year-old
But
girl.
he
she
was also like the thirsty type, so it seemed
Yeah.
like he was
Oh,
always trying to
okay.
fuck with whatever.
He 30 and she motherfucking 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know, them motherfuckers that get
But
caught
no,
on that
he
TV
was like
show.
a creepy type of. He gave like this
That's what I was
weird
saying.
vibe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he creeped me out, and it was
Yeah.
crazy because I said, I'm like, that's crazy because that's how I used to feel.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers usually be them type of motherfuckers.
I don't think I ever seen somebody in that nigga nigga. I don't know.
No,
No,
that
I
actually
ain't
fucked
never
me
seen
up.
nobody that I knew him that was on the motherfucking what's the name.
What would be crazy is every time I'd have seen, it wasn't like a white person. They always be black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever see.
I've seen some white people before.
No, I'm saying
but a
on
lot
black
of them
people.
be
for
black.
Yeah.
But that's because you in a black neighborhood.
You want to know if this nigga
So I
at this
haven't got
corner
any
store.
in the store.
That's cool. I don't think they sent them out for white people.
You
I'm
ain't
not
hear
believing that.
motherfucking.
Yeah, I would think you should.
But let me tell y'all what I look
They
at.
How?
do.
And they the biggest ones doing the shit. So you just ain't gonna have none out here. Like y'all
No,
just
I feel
look
like-
like y'all don't accept the pedophiles.
No, I feel like where I live at now, it's like a little. all different kind of-
It's fucked up if they don't put it in the suburbs.
Yeah, that is stupid. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm trying to think.
They ain't trying to diminish this white man's
I don't
character.
think I
I
ever
feel
got
This
like-
was
one.
him back in the
Is that
day.
you good?
I ain't ever got one.
But I'm
That
saying
means
they
might not be
here.
here.
Get the fuck out. You trying to say they ain't nowhere around here?
No.
It's one up the
Yeah.
street somewhere.
Yeah,
right
right.
here.
Probably
They ain't
in
trying to
that
diminish,
city.
Tom's
They ain't
character.
saying They supposed to be in that area.
Or they just ain't saying they moved in or whoever
Somebody
it is.
else.
They
that's
got
around
you
here.
report their address.
Oh, you know something? It's not gonna be around here.
Why?
That school right there. They can't be that close to no school.
But I'm just saying South Euclid, period. You probably don't.
But I'm
get
saying
it.
it
I
let
ain't
you
got
know
some
how
in
many.
South Euclid, we
It don't need let you know in so many. I mean, so far.
Oh, so
in
yeah,
your
she
area.
right. She said on Winston. So that's South
Yeah,
Euclid.
we got some in South Bend. I mean, on Winston.
No, I'm saying that's probably why we don't get there because they
Oh, the
can't stay
school.
around
Right,
here
right,
because
right.
of the school right there.
Right. That's what if that's if they is.
Cause they gotta be so
If it's
many
a
far
kid,
away
yeah.
from the school.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I know
yeah.
that too, but
Yeah, they can't
I
live
don't-
so close to
Yeah,
school.
they out here.
I don't know.
Yeah, they out here though.
See,
But yeah,
that's something that's so. I just pray about,
yeah, having kids, sending them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let them walk and do all that shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to be free.
Right.
You got a lot to watch out for because you got black boys, police, them niggas. Right.
All the time. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say that. I do.
Yeah,
I
it's a lot.
definitely agree. It's a lot of stuff going on.
So with all that going on, what did you teach? There's a lot to teach them because you quarantined yourself.
Was there a lot to teach them with what?
Violence, black violence, seeing it on TV, like the stuff with George Floyd and all that.
Oh,
And when
my
they see
goodness.
police,
So-
what to do and all that type of shit. and how to
So
react.
that was the whole thing for DJ because my grandfather will always be telling him certain stuff, telling him about how slavery was gonna be coming back and just a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. So when we first moved out there, he was like scared. It was also traumatic. I don't want any white people bullying on me and this and this and that. And then he started being like, anytime we seen a police officer like he pulled over that black man. He know he shouldn't have did that. Like where you know what I'm saying? He got that type of personality. You know what I'm
He
saying?
didn't turn righteous.
Yeah. I wouldn't say righteous, but I didn't necessarily have to kind of go into detail as far as like a police officer, like you know what I'm saying. But I was just telling him also like you don't have to feel scared. You know about the truth about white people, but you don't have to show them that you know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't also have to feel like you should be scared of them because I told like, of course it's different because I was a girl and he's a boy. But I told him also you gotta not only look out for you, but you gotta look out for your brother too. So it's like, next year they're not gonna be in the same school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he going to the 5th grade.
Right.
Then Errol's still in the 2nd grade. He's still gonna make him go to elementary. So honestly, I've been trying to tell like my dad, like just to get them more often and have conversations like that with them. You know what I'm saying?
Get comfortable.
As a woman, I can only tell with so much from my aspect, but I also want them to get like a male's point of view and stuff. Now I did feel a little, extreme when my grandfather was telling my son that, white people, are the devils and stuff.
Oh yeah, they tell them that because of the Muslim.
Yeah.
part.
Right.
Yeah. And then so, my son was freaking out, especially the whole Jonathan situation. And then moving to Stella. I think he was kind of like going through some stuff. And that's why I was telling him.
Because
His
white.
Jonathan was white.
yeah, right.
He was looking at him like,
Why is this white man here?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
he said that?
No, I think he kept saying like, why is this stranger here? Like, he got this, but it's funny because we like I said, me and DJ have been having conversations, and like I was already talking to him and telling him like what was gonna be happening. Like I had told my girl too, and he like, so what does that mean? He's white, and we're black. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, like Papa said that all this stuff is gonna happen, and white person is the devil, so he's just gonna be here.
So what do you say about what's her name then? Your cousin's baby mother.
He just was feeling some type of way about the whole Jonathan thing too, also because he was feeling like he was gonna take his dad's place and stuff.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't stupid. He like,
I don't
oh,
want
this
this
ain't
white
just
daddy.
my friend. Because when he first met Jonathan, he was telling I wasn't telling nobody. He was telling people he had a stepdad. I'm like, my grandma was like, oh yeah, DJ already said you have your little friend. You guys been going places. She was white. That's the one thing he was saying. She was like, I didn't know he was white.
And he came, you took him to the house?
No, I mean yeah, I took him to the house, but like.
You took to your grandparents' house?
Yeah, but they wasn't like there.
Oh, I was about to say.
They wasn't there. Did they know he was there and they wasn't there?
No, they didn't know.
Oh,
I mean,
man, they
know
probably
now.
would
They
have
know
cleaned
now.
everything.
No, they didn't. But it was crazy. It was crazy.
I bet
How
it
big that?
was.
It was funny, but it's funny because the whole quarantine happened, like everything. My grandma was like, anything, everybody just gonna have to come over here, even the little white girl. I was like, oh, so you gonna bring in Habib's girlfriend or whatever like that, but you have an issue with Jonathan. Well, Habib's girlfriend, at least she's a woman and she's pregnant, so because at first, she was pregnant.
Right.
She didn't have a baby, now they about to be one. But I was like, I ain't like that. Like, don't put stipulations on it. If it's gonna be a white person, then the white woman shouldn't come to you.
Right.
Period.
White devil is the white devil.
Period.
Like
Right.
the white devil
But she always
got their
got-
baby now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So that was
like,
the
she don't care.
difference.
She devil.
Yeah, that's the difference now.
But if he'd got you pregnant, it'd have been different. Because now that white baby
Yeah, but had some type of
They would have changed it. Like, get out of here! You taking around that white devil!
What they thinking is they can stop that now.
Mm-hmm.
It's already happened. It's done. It's over with.
Yeah, no, I ain't tripping. I ain't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, it's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy because it's like.
This is what happened when you in the basement. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of shit going on.
Oh, like your ass
Yeah,
right.
that, talk about that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Let people know where they can reach you at, where you
Oh,
can get
okay.
reached. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Boost
So-
your shit up, tell me your shit. We be having your what you be
Live and
So
live.
okay, so I'm actually with the whole business with my name. I do have like in-person events.
Right, that's
So,
what I'm talking
we
about.
have certain events like on the weekends. Our next event we're gonna have is like a mask party.
Right.
Or like people can bring their facial masks that they could use, but I'll also be providing the ones that I have for my name because I got like samples of them and I want people to kind of see like the difference in what they use and what the business has.
Right.
So I'm actually having that on the 29th, which is next Tuesday. And then you can follow me on Instagram, Making Money. That's MAKING.
How to spell it?
Money is MUNEE.
Where's it gonna be at on Tuesday?
Tuesday is gonna be in Bedford.
Okay.
It's gonna be in the evening though because the one of my business partners that I'm with, she works every day. So we try to do like 6 to 8.
But you posted on your story and shit like that, right?
Yeah, I will. I just kind of announced it. I haven't did the like actually submitted the flyer.
Right. So y'all go
But I
follow her and
will,
then y'all see the story.
Yeah, check out
hit
my
the link.
stories.
Go to the bio. Check shit out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and post this video. Yeah, man, it's your boy D Herb.
Oh yeah, boy G Money. You know what I'm saying?
Now this time you get to, I was about to say, you get to say your own name. This
Yeah,
time on the
yeah.
outro. You know what I'm saying? We in the basement. We out of
You
here.
gotta get
Yeah.
the nights.
Oh, my ass cheek.